Hey everybody, this is Kim, and I am back with episode number 17 of the Crafty Nomad podcast. Thanks for joining me today. It is Monday, it is May. Can you believe it's May? And they call me the Crafty Nomad because I am all over the place when it comes to my crafting. And on this YouTube channel, you will see a whole lot of evidence of that. So let's just get started. I am in the throes of my 100-day project. My hashtag is 100 days of whips. And I noticed on Instagram that there's some other people who are using that same hashtag. So it's kind of fun to look under it to see what everybody is doing. But what I'm trying to do is I am trying to really get in there with the things that I started and have not finished. And so this week, oh my goodness, I have FOs. Okay, and I have some works in progress. So what I'm doing, I have tons of whips. I started with about 16 or 17 whips. And so on these weekly podcasts, what I'm doing is showing what I worked on that week. Okay, so I'm trying to, these first couple of weeks, I'm trying to touch a different one every day. And then I'm just going to rotate through and pick them up and give some time to each one throughout a different one every day until I get them done. And really, guys, this strategy is kind of working for me because I literally have within a week 2, and it's because I was so close to being finished with so many of these things when I just decided that I wanted to do something else. Crafty Nomad, what can I say? So anyway, it's really working for me. I'm really excited. And I want to start out by reminding everybody that we do have a contest, or not a contest, but a giveaway that was sparked by my good friend over at, oh my goodness, over at Hey Brownberry, or I'm sorry, her name is Hey Brownberry on Instagram. She is Brownberry on Ravelry, and she has a podcast called the Brownberry Chronicles. And in order to just encourage me through this 100 days, she decided to do a giveaway where for each project that I finish up, she's going to give me and one of my viewers or one of my subscribers a gift card up to the amount of, so she's going to give me $5 for every FO I get, up to $25 in the form of a gift card from probably like an online store, crafty store, whatever, maybe Etsy, whatever. I don't know how it's all going to shake out, but it's so exciting to think that we're going to have a giveaway and that I get to sort of drive that giveaway by getting some things done. So why don't you just do as much as you can to share this video so people can become subscribers. Go over to my Ravelry page. It is the Crafty Nomad podcast group and become a member over there, because I am also really close to 300 members or 300 subscribers here on YouTube, and so I will be giving doing a giveaway. I'm at like 57 subscribers or something like that on Ravelry, so I would love to get that number up. So please go over there. I know I'm trying to figure out how to be more active and get it going. I think I'm going to put up a finished object thread and then maybe do a monthly giveaway for finished objects. And but please go on over, introduce yourself, show me what you're working on, and join me over there. Also subscribe over here and share it. Give me some thumbs up and all that kind of thing. And give me some comments. I love comments. Yeah, so we're going to have a giveaway. It's not going to happen until July, but please jump in and become a subscriber to both my group on Rav and my YouTube channel here. So anyway, so that's exciting. And so today, what do I have? I have obviously some works in progress, and I have two whips. I'm so excited about that. And I got a little bit of stash, and I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm doing it on my computer again because it's uber convenient. I have about an hour before my family comes home, Excuse me. So I kind of gotta, get it done. So I tried with the lighting. I brought in some extra lighting, so hopefully, I know it's dark on this side. So I gotta figure that out. But anyway, because the light is coming in from over here. At any rate, here we go. So let's start out with what I worked on this week. And I didn't take any notes. So I was kind of going through my Instagram feed because a part of this 100-day project is for me to put up a picture every time I work on something. So it helps me. So I just figured I would just go back and look at my pictures to show you what I've been working on. So the first thing that I worked on, I think I worked on this the night of after our podcast last. And I didn't work on it very much because basically what seems to be happening is that there are things that just grab my attention still, but I still try to make sure I do at least 15 minutes on something different every day and not put all my time into whatever's grabbing my attention. And so I didn't have a progress keeper on this, but this is Lion Brand Heartland yarn, 100% acrylic, soft. Definitely, it's acrylic, but that's just how I roll, man, when it comes to sweaters. Because there's a sweater's quantity of wool is a little bit much for me right now. Although I know it's beautiful, maybe one day, but right now, acrylic for this sweater because it's for me, and I'm not a little girl, so I need a lot of yarn for this. I am making kids. This is called the Lady Kina sweater. It is designed by Muriel Agator, and she's Muriella on Ravelry. This is a top-down cardigan, and I'll see if I can show you that. And what I liked about it is that one button, short sleeves. I think I can get a little bit of success. I got a chance. So I didn't put a progress keeper in before. I just put one in today. But this is basically how far I am. I'm in the middle of a row. And so you really can't see. It's not knit. It's knit back and forth for sure. I probably should put this on a longer cable. But anyway, that's where I am. It's top down. So this is the top. And I'm just coming down. And you increase a lot initially. And I think this is a free pattern. I don't think I paid for it. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. So that's where I'm at on that. I see a little bit because you will see. That's why I have FOs, because there are a couple things that just took all my attention, and it was not that sock. Can you believe it? But I did work on it. So second thing that I worked on this week was the next two things that I worked on. I'm going to skip over those because those ended up being my FOs. So I'm going to talk about my log cabin blanket. And let me see if I can pull it out and not do any damage. It's getting big. I got sewing thread because I actually have 3 FOs because I'll do a little bit of sewing. You know what? I'll take oh, you know what? There's no progress keeper on this one. So I'm going to try to stand up. There's a lot of stuff behind me. I'm in a tiny little, I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's huge. And honestly, you can see how this goes is the middle square here. See that? You go 9 rows out. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 3. That side is done. So really, I just got 3 more sections to go. And this little lap gan for charity is done. It's all acrylic. I still have a whole lot of ends to weave in, but it's a mixture of Karen 1 pound, Loops and Threads Impeccable, Karen Simply Soft. I think that Craft Smart yarn from Michael's, that's their cheapest, and then some Red Heart Super Saver. So that's that. That's coming along. And I'll try Yeah, I don't have a good picture of it, but I'll try to put a picture of it on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I changed my name. I was Pettis Kim. My maiden name was Pettis. And so that's where all the Pettis Kim comes from because I did made, I just might, yeah, anyway, I've kept that because to be quite honest, my father had a bunch of girls. And so as we all got married and took on our husband's last names, my father's last name just sort of went by the wayside. So I try to keep it alive and my email address and that kind of thing. But I decided that I wanted a little bit more continuity with my social media. So I changed my name on Instagram to Kim the Crafty Nomad. And you'll probably see me coming up because if you subscribe to me or you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that already. But anyway, I am Kim the Crafty Nomad on Instagram now. Ravelry is still Pettis Kim Knits. And I'm still Pettis Kim right here on YouTube. So that was an aside. So that's that. Then let's see what else did I work on. Look at my Instagram photos. I worked on. Did I bring it? I saw that I left it. Okay. Sorry. Look at all the junk behind. Sorry. Okay. I did work on that sock. So plain vanilla sock. This is made out of Loosen Threads wool like. It's acrylic and nylon, mostly acrylic. It's a really soft yarn. So I'm having such a hard time with this sock though because this is blue. And I didn't do a pattern. See, now I know that if I'm going to do a plain vanilla sock, it really needs to be some pretty yarn. And if I'm going to do a solid sock, I'm going to have to do some kind of pattern because it's just not speaking to me. So I am still thinking really hard about frogging this and trying a new technique on a sock. And I mentioned last week Crafternoontreats. And that is a relatively new podcaster, and she is crochet centric. And she is really going after the whole crochet sock thing. So I'm really thinking that's to undo that and practice the crochet sock on that yarn because it's not that expensive. If I don't like it, not too much loss. So I'm really considering that the next time we come back, I may have done that. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. And again, that is I didn't talk about any of my bags. This is a bag I made. And this is a bag I made. I did a pretty good job on this one. I mean, I'm hit or miss, as you will see on Instagram, some of the things that I have made. But I really liked the way this one came out. This was actually one of my better efforts when it comes to the wedge bag. It's still a little bit wonky, but it's pretty cool. And other thing I worked on this week, I got, I'll have to look over there, the Sapphire Wrap, my Tunisian crochet. I did work on it, and when I pulled it out, I was like, oh my goodness. I am so close. Okay. So close to being done. I didn't realize I had already begun the edging on this thing. So you see, that's my Tunisian hook still in it. Because I'm in the middle of a row, of course. And, it's made out of red heart. Oh my goodness, I never remember the name of this. But anyway, I'll put it on my Rap page. Sorry. I should know. But it's 100% acrylic. It's pretty long. I can't even get it in the frame. But this is really, let's see if I can pull it up there. You can see that little, I'm at the edging of it. So honestly, when you do Tunisian, there's two, you do a forward pass and a backward pass to close it. And so every row is really 2 rows. And so with this one, I think I have what they are calling 4 more rows, maybe 5 more rows, which is like 10 rows, and this thing is done. So really, I did quite a few rows on this, like this weekend. And so yeah, I'm thinking this might be a this week if I can get focused and stay focused. So that's the Tunisian Sapphire Wrap. Keeping that in my little cupcake drawstring bag. I'm much better at these drawstring ones. Although this one, I think I definitely got this fabric from Joann's. So it's the cupcake, and then it's a different pattern there, and then a striped inside, all color coordinated. But when no yarn is in here, this doesn't stand up very well. So I think I probably use like a fusible fleece in this one instead of the El Cheapo felt, which really gives it a stiff stand-up kind of basket-like quality. So anyway, I made that. And I think, let me have a look. As far as things that didn't end up getting finished, that might be it. Oh, I didn't bring it over here, but I guess I did work a little bit on the flat bottom bag. Tunisian. Okay. The only other thing that I've been working on this week is my Fish Lips Kiss heel sock. As you guys know, I have been doing a knit along with Brownberry on us. Me and Brownberry and another lady, and I think maybe some more people had jumped in on this knit along to try and get our first Fish Lips Kiss heel done. And so I already turned the heel and pretty much finished the first sock. I just haven't kitchened the toe. And I think the last time you and I talked, we all talked, all of us. I was all the way down here, I think. I don't know. Maybe I didn't move it. At any rate, maybe I wasn't that far down. I can't remember now. But as you can see, I got all these stitch markers on here, but I have begun the turning, and I've done the boomerang row, and now I'm about to start finishing up that heel. And once I finish that, I'm just going to zip, 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 and maybe get an FO out of this by the next time we all talk. But this would have been done, except that I really got to focus on these other things. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think that something is going to just take me over, and I'm just going to have to do it until I finish it and just touch all the other things a little bit throughout the week. But still, it's working because, like I said, I got 2 FOs. Actually, I got 3 FOs. One of them is a sewing FO. So the first finished object I want to show you, which was my first finish of the week. You guys remember I had frogged a thank you hat. And I had cast on a Handbrake Cowl. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen that I finished the cowl. You cannot see how beautifully bright these green colors are. This was the Big Twist yarn from Joann's. 100% acrylic, but very soft. And that's my Handbrake. So I'm so proud of myself. I got a FO. And this actually is such an enjoyable knit. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's why I just kept going. All I wanted to do was knit this. So I got that done, and it was fabulous. The Handbrake Cowl is a free pattern on Ravelry written by Cass Jones of the Bakery Bears podcast. So go over there and get it. This is like really potato chippy and really good for new knitters. If you just kind of want to touch on a little bit of patterning that's not too difficult, this was great. So, yay. Second thing, and I should have pulled it up, that I finished is my Gallatin Scarf. And I forgot to write down who designed it, but it's already on my page, so you guys can see it. But that is my Gallatin. It is. I don't want to put it on because I might mess it up. I have on makeup, so I really um mm, no, I think I got it upside down. I'm doing a great job. Anyway, that's how it goes. It is a very easy knit, very potato chippy as well. Once you get going, to be truthful about this Gallatin, it took me a few tries to get going. And I looked on my apparently I had actually, I don't know, I guess I started a Ravelry page with this a while ago. So I actually started this one in January of this year and just finished it on May 1st. Now the thing is, I had tried to do the Gallatin before, and I had done it in this variegated yarn, and it was just driving me nuts. It just wasn't looking right. So for me, I just had to do it for the first time in this solid yarn. That's loops and threads, 100% acrylic. I think it's impeccable solid. So anyway, the first couple times that I tried it, I could not get that thing going. And finally, I got it going when I turned to a solid yarn. So now I'm excited to try and make another one. And I'm also excited to try and make another, or to start another handbrake, because it was so enjoyable. In fact, I already started a handbrake. Remember, I didn't promise I wasn't going to start anything new. But I would try to hold back a little bit. But I found this loops and threads impeccable. And this colorway is Neapolitan, which is perfect. And I just wanted to do another Gallatin in this. Not a Gallatin, I'm sorry. I'm doing another handbrake. One of my stitches just fell off. So I'm just trying to pick it up. Okay. So very little done, but that's where I'm at. I'm still doing the 5 garter stitch rows. Garter stitch ridges, so it's like 10 rows. And I have a little, can you see that little teapot progress keeper. So, and I just put that into, this bag was housing, as you can see because of the green yarn, this was housing my Gallatin, not my Gallatin, I keep saying that, my first handbrake. So now this is the handbrake bag. I just put another one in here, started that. Okay. So then my other FO. So I am planning, I already entered my handbrake into the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, autism awareness. Okay, sorry. My door just opened. I think it's because I guess I just didn't close it. So hold on. I don't know if I can take a break, but I need to. So hold on. So, oh good, I can start and stop. So I started. I stopped to go because the door just popped open, but I think it's because basically I didn't close it all the way, but that kind of scared me a little bit. You know, I am from the south side of Chicago, and so, you know, we don't play. I don't live on the south side anymore, but, you know, I'm from the south side, so I'm cautious. And so I had to get up and at least close the door. I wouldn't have made it through this podcast without going to make sure the door was closed. So anyway, it's closed. Everything is good. And I'm back to talking about my FO. This is my sewing FO. And so I was saying that I'm participating in the crochet along, knit along for the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast. They have an autism awareness cow that they do every year. And last year I entered one thing. I entered a bear, bright red. Everything has to be bright colors. Go over and check it out. They are one of my favorite podcasts to watch. I really like Talia and Marlisha. They have a podcast group on YouTube. They're just fabulous. So and anyway, I entered my handbrake over there, and so now I'm gonna start a really bright sock. This I am actually going to mini knit along with Andrea from the CATT Lady podcast. And she is the CATT Lady because She crafts all the things just like me. She does all kinds of things. Lots of DIY, spinning, knitting, crochet a little bit, some weaving a little bit. I think she finally jumped in. Some cross stitch, some perler beads. I mean, she hasn't done that in a while, but she's the one that made me want to do some perler beads. So anyway, she and I on our last podcast showed that we, in our acquisitions, the same ball of yarn. I was planning to use mine for this autism awareness crochet along, knit along, because part of the thing about it is everything has to be bright. So I showed you guys this very, very bright neon now from Plymouth Yarn. And this colorway, I forgot. I think this is one of those ones with a number. But you all can see it's very bright. Andrea and I both have this, so we decided to do a mini knit along this month. We are both going to knit up our socks. And so, of course, I had to have a bag to go along with this. And this is actually my second attempt for this bag. The first one I made, which I'm going to fix. I made it differently. I made it with some denim as well, but I ended up totally messing up the bottom. And then so I retried, looked at some tutorials and redid it and came up with this bag. And it's nice and wide at the bottom. It's a sock size bag. It's still kind of wonky, but you know, I like it. I don't know if you can see that seam, but that's pretty darn good. And pretty darn, you can see that square. It's like a perfect square at the bottom. I wish I had used the felt. I used just a interfacing the iron-on interfacing, and so it's a little bit flimsier than I like. I like my bags to be stiff. I mean, of course, it's going to stand up because it has yarn in it, and it has that flat bottom, so it will stand up anyway. But anyway, so I decided to try and do this. This is real wonky right here. I used a tutorial, a separate tutorial for this part. And it's wonky, but you know, I still love it. The inside of the bag is a bright yellow. And I already put my needles in here. I think I put size zeros in here, but I honestly think I'm gonna find another set of size ones around here and do it with that. But yeah, so that's my little bag, my sewing FO, and that's that. So those are all my projects that I'm going to show today, and now I'm going to show just a little bit of stash, and I'm so excited because when I came home today, I was not planning on this, but this was sitting on my computer. So I don't know. I'm sure if you are watching me, you watch AndreSueKnits. She is fabulous. She is another all-around crafter, and she's a yarn dyer as well. I follow her on Instagram, and I think one of the good things about I don't know, being on Instagram early in the morning or late at night. That's what it is. It's late at night. So if somebody from another part of the country puts up an announcement that they're going to have a sale, and where they are, it's sort of like midnight, and everybody else on the East Coast, they're asleep. But for me, you know, it's 9 o'clock, and if I see that, then I get to jump on and get that sale. So, and AndreSueKnits was having a deeply discounted spring cleaning sale in her Etsy shop, so I jumped on it. I'm not kidding, guys. I had put this I put this yarn in my cart, and somebody got it. I mean, I didn't hit. I don't know if you know what I was thinking. I was checking something or deliberating for like a minute. And when I went back in, the original one that I put, somebody sketched it up just like that because it really was deeply discounted. But I still got one, and it showed up today. And there's crinkling, but you know, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I like crinkling. And this is some of her hand-painted yarn. And oh my. This is my first time actually touching it. And I think I understand, oh my God, why people End up falling out of love with acrylic after you hold stuff like this. This is 80% superwash merino wool, 20% silk, y'all. I don't know what I'm making with this. I really don't. 400 yards. This is on her shimmer base, and I think the colorway is Treehouse. How will you look? I wish you could feel it. I wish I had touch of vision so you could feel. And that's her thing. It's going to be backwards, I know. AndreSueKnits. And it is fabulous. So I am so grateful that I got the one skein that I did get. I don't know if she still has anything, but she was actually getting rid of her bases, things that were undyed. So some people really got in there. She had a lot of them, and people got things that they could dye up. So that was great. But I don't do that. And Lord knows I don't need to start doing that. So I'm just gonna get it from other people. But she was so nice. Look at this. She put in a little like a row counter. She put that in there in the bag. Isn't that so cute? Y'all see that? So cute. And then the cutest little Post-its. How cute are these? And now that's what I love about buying from people on Etsy. They really almost always throw in something extra. Cute little things that it's just such a personal touch, and it really does remind you of, the value of, knowing who you're buying from and that kind of thing. So that was one thing that I got. And then I guess that's going to be it, except for this lovely fabric. I got this fabric from the Fat Quarter Shop, and I only got like a half a yard each. I saw the girl who made. Sorry guys, I'm bending out of the frame. So the girl who made this knit and stitch bits on Etsy. This was another one of those. I got lucky. I was scrolling through Instagram at like 11 o'clock at night, about to go to sleep, and she had just posted this up for sale, and I ran over and bought it. And she does another online friend had one from her that was a Red Riding Hood, and I haven't seen her have that again. So I want a little Red Riding Hood print too. I don't know why, but I thought it was cute. So Fat Quarter Shop had this one that I'm about to show you now, and I was trying to look for a selvage so I could maybe tell you who this is by, because I don't remember. But I'm not okay. It's a motor fabric, and this is Stacy Shoe, I think. 100% cotton, obviously. But look at that. Look at how pretty and how cute. Is it upside down? Yes, it is. So this is like, they have this in several background colors, yellow and I think even red, but I wanted this aqua. And you can see little red right up there. So got that for the outside. And I think I'm going to go with my trusty dusty drawstring bag, like a big one for this. Use up most of the fabric. And I got that coordinating small print. Sorry. Hearts in aqua for the lining. Again, I got this from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I know that was upside down and backwards. So I think that is it. That is all for this week. So I am going to put up at some point an FO thread on my Ravelry page so that people can start posting. And once a month, I want to start doing a small giveaway from that. And I already have in mind what it's going to be, and I'll actually I already have it, and I'll post a picture in the thread so you'll see what's up for grabs for the month. And it'll be something different every month, but this is just a couple cute things that I saw, and I thought these would be good to share with you guys. So at any rate, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for the words of encouragement and the support. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great week, and please keep it crafty. Bye.